In this video I'm going to take quiz 3, which is about inequalities. The first question is, which of the d values satisfy the following inequality? So d divided by 5, d over 5, has to be greater than 4. Okay, so let's plug in the first option. 15 divided by 5 has to be greater than 4. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 15 divided by 5 is 3. So 3 is not greater than 4. So this does not satisfy the inequality. 20 divided by 5 has to be greater than 4. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 4 is not greater than 4, so this is incorrect. 25 divided by 5 has to be greater than 4. This is correct, because 25 divided by 5 is 5. 5 is indeed greater than 4, so C is the correct option. Choose the inequality that represents the following graph. Okay, so we see a solution set that has all the numbers that are greater than or equal to minus 2. Okay, because the circle is solid, so it means that minus 2 is included in the solution set, and the arrow is to the right of minus 2, which means that all the numbers that are included in the solution set are greater than minus 2. So x, which is all the numbers in the solution set, has to be greater than or equal to minus 2. So D is the correct option. Good. Find the solution set of the inequality. Okay, so the inequality says minus 3x plus 8 has to be less than 15. So the first thing is to get rid of the 8 on the left hand side and on the right hand side. Okay, so I want to be left with just 3x on the left hand side, so I am subtracting minus 8 from the left hand side. I have to subtract minus 8 from the right hand side as well. So on the left hand side I am left with 3x has to be less than 15 minus 8 is 7. Now I need to divide both sides of the inequality by negative 3. And since I'm dividing by a negative number, the sign of the inequality will flip, which means that minus 3x divided by minus 3 is just x. So x, and since I've divided by a negative number, the sign flips. So now on the right hand side of the inequality I have 7 divided by minus 3. Okay, so x needs to be greater than negative 7 over 3. the bottom of Ignacio's desktop is 74.5 centimeters from the floor. Okay. Ignacio sits in his adjustable chair, and the tops of his legs are 49.3 centimeters from the floor. Each clockwise rotation of the knob of the chair raises Ignacio's legs by 4.8 centimeters. Write an inequality to determine the number of clockwise rotations R Ignacio could make with the knob without his leg touching the desk. Okay, so on the one side of the inequality I have 74.5 centimeters, which is the height of the desktop. Okay, and now Ignacio's legs are 49.3 centimeters from the floor. And to this we need to add some rotations of the knob, which each rotation increases the height by 4.8 centimeters times an unknown number of rotations R. This has to be less than 74.5. So not less than or equal to, but less than, because we don't want Ignacio's legs to touch without his legs touching the desk. So if it would be less than or equal to, then his legs would touch the desk. So to make sure that his legs don't touch the desk, it has to be the combined height, the initial height plus the added height by rotating the knob should be less than 74.5. So we begin with a height of 49.3. We add 4.8 times R, which is the number of rotations, unknown number of rotations. It has to be less than 74.5. So this is the inequality. What is the solution set of the inequality? Okay. So first, we need to subtract 49.3 from both sides of the inequality. So minus 49.3. I'm left with 4.8 times R has to be less than 74.5 minus 49.3. 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay, here I regroup, so this is 6 and this is 14. 14 minus 9 is 5. And 6 minus 4 is 2. So here I'm left with 25.2. And now I need to divide both sides of the inequality by 4.8 to isolate the R. So R has to be less than 25.2 divided by 4.8. Okay, let's see if I can do it. Long division. So this is the same thing as 242. I shift the decimal point one place to the right, so I have a whole divisor. So instead of 24.2 divided by 4.8, I'm dividing 252 divided by 48. 48 goes into 252, I guess 5 times. 5 times 40 is 200, 5 times 8 is 40, so it's 2, yeah. So 5 times 8 is 40, 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24, so I'm left with 12. Okay, so bring down 0, and 48 goes into 120. Just a second. 12 over 48 is 1/4, right? 12 goes into 48 4 times. Yeah. So if I divide 12 by 1, by 12 is 1. 48 divided by 12 is 4. So this should be 525. So R has to be less than 5.25. Let's see if it's correct. 2 times 48 is 2 times 40 is 80. 2 times 8 is 16. So 2 times 48 is 96. So now I have this becomes 1. This becomes 10. So 4, 11, 24. Another 0. 48 goes into 240. 5 times 40 is 200. 5 times 8 is 40. Yeah, okay. So R has to be less than 5.25. So the inequality is 49.3 plus 4.8R is less than 74.5. Subtracted 49.3 from both sides. And now I divide by 4.8. Okay. Good. Choose the inequality that represents the following graph. Okay, so the numbers in the solution set are greater than -1, not including -1. So x has to be greater than -1, not including -1 itself. Good. Thank you for watching. So this was quiz 3, and in the next video I'm going to take the unit test. Yes, I've completed this unit, so in the next video I will take the unit test. The unit test will be about combining like terms, the distributive property and equivalent expressions, interpreting linear expressions, two-step equations, two-step equation word problems, two-step inequalities. Okay, so bring on the algebra. Learn how to manipulate expressions and solve equations and inequalities. So the test will be next. I will see you in the next video.